We're baking again. This time we are baking a birthday cake again, but I'm also baking a cake for my best friend. It was her birthday 2 weeks ago? I don't know. And then she's having a sleepover tomorrow. So I'm making a birthday cake. And this birthday cake is Batman. Yep. Good luck to me. My phone has not been working recently. It is on its last legs, to be honest. I've had it for like 3-4 years. That is wonky. My phone is like seriously wonky. Hold up. Okay, hopefully that's okay. If the video is now wonky for the rest of this video, you know why. But as I was saying, my phone is on its last legs. Like, it is so close to dying. It's a quite old phone, and I've had it quite a while, so I am going to save up money and hopefully buy a new phone after Christmas. But we need to bake. This recipe, it's like the most simple recipe ever. Every time I'm like, this recipe is the most simple recipe ever. Trust me, this one is the most simple. And also, for those of you who don't know, eggs weigh around 2 ounces. This is why the recipe is simple. Oh, oops. Piggy timer went flying. Hold up, guys. She's okay. But it's the most simple recipe ever because per every egg, you do 2 ounces of everything else. It's great. Actually brilliant. So we're going to weigh out butter. We got this new butter. This is because I was greasing the tins. I've already done that because every time I forget to do it. And I've moved the shelf in the oven as well. Absolutely crazy because every time I forget to do this. Every single time. We've moved the shelf. We've lined and greased the tins. What is happening? Who is this person? We need 8 ounces of butter. Ooh, this is stork. If you don't know what stork is, it's like baking margarine. It is wonderful. I love it. Oh, I love it. And it always makes like the best cakes. Does it have a recipe on it? No, it doesn't. Some like baking things like flour, like this sugar packet has a lemon drizzle recipe on it. This self-raising flour has a scone recipe on it. I don't know what it is about baking supplies, but they like to put recipes on there, which to be honest is quite good, especially if it's like gluten-free flour. This isn't a gluten-free cake, but you can probably very easily make it gluten-free. Also, I would like to apologize. I do currently have a bit of a cold. I woke up yesterday morning and I was like, oh, great. I've got a cold. How wonderful. So, oh my gosh. This is going to be a lot of cake. Oh well. If we have like leftover batter, that's fine because we'll just make like cupcakes or something out of it. But yeah, if there's any sniffling in this video, it's because I've got a cold. I will try and reduce the amount of sniffling I do. This butter, I did slightly too much. Now I can't. Oh. Well, now that's not enough. Yeah, you know what, that's fine. If there's slightly less butter, I always say, oh well, because I'm not gonna lie, having slightly too little butter isn't gonna make a massive difference. Watch it make a massive difference. Also, yet again, I do not have a monster. It's surprising. I haven't had a monster in a little while. I did go to a party and I did have a monster at that party because of the fact that I'd had mocks all day and I was like, I am not going to survive this if I do not. Next is 8 ounces of butter. Sugar. Swear my brain don't work. Okay, we didn't quite have enough butter. Sugar. Oh my gosh. But that's fine because we'll just add like brown sugar. It won't make too much of a difference, like especially if it's just a small amount. It'll keep it nice and moist. There we go. Top that up. Does this have a recipe? No, it doesn't. Oh, that's sad. That's disappointing. Also, my brother's gone to the shop, so I'm expecting him to like turn up at any moment. He's gone to like go get his lunch. I already ate my lunch. I was smart. My parents have gone on holiday. I don't know where, but when I say they've gone on holiday, they've gone for like a 3-day trip somewhere. I know you could probably just chuck it all in later and then like mix it all together, but I'm just gonna blitz this just to cream the butter and the sugar together. That's good enough for me. Next, we're gonna add in flour. It is self-raising flour. I'm just double checking I picked up the right flour at the shop yesterday. Flour, flour, green glow. I was doing that earlier while I was like doing the butter. The butter. 8 ounces of flour. Oh, that's too much. I wasn't concentrating. Hashtag concentrate when you're measuring stuff, guys. That's my brother. He's trying to unlock the door. It's home. Oh. Okay. 8 ounces of flour into the mixer. Now it's time to do all of the eggs. Eggs. We're going to use 4 eggs because if my maths was correct, 4 times 2 equals 8. I hate the feeling of egg. It's like, don't know what it is. It's not nice. Next. Oh, I think I got it on my face. Next, we're going to add vanilla. Like a teaspoon should be fine. And now time to mix it all together. If you are wondering, my friend did ask for a plain vanilla cake, which had like Batman themed icing on top. So I did check, don't worry. I'm not just making a vanilla cake just because. I did double check. I was like, are you sure you want vanilla? She was like, yeah. I'm like, okay. Makes it easy for me. It's the icing that might not be so easy. This is always so fiddly. Getting the cake batter off of the whisks. Yeah, whisks. Also, guys, it's half term now, which is great. I had 2 reading days on Thursday and Friday. I didn't do much. I tried to get some work done. That didn't really happen. Now, I'm just gonna give it a little fold just to make sure there's no flour like at the bottom. That looks so good. I'm gonna put it in the tins. This is the tricky part. I just got cake batter on the cabinet. Oof. I'm gonna like smooth it out. And I saw on TikTok that if you do like a little dip in the middle, it then creates like a flat top when the cake bakes. So I'm gonna try and do that. Okay, hasn't really worked that well, but oh well. We'll just chop the tops off. I'm gonna put those in the oven and they should probably take about like half an hour to 40 minutes. Put the one that looks like it's got more batter in it on the top. They are in, and 30-minute timer. Something about like my camera looks different, so I don't know what that's about. It's now time to take the cakes out because the timer went off. Now I am not convinced that these are cooked. That doesn't look very cooked to me. That is not cooked at all. I'm gonna put it down temperature wise and put it back in for like 10 minutes. Diane, I want my soup. Where's my super soup? The timer went off, so we're gonna see if they're baked. I have a bad feeling about this because they've kind of sunk a bit. At least the bottom one has. That's done. Top one's done. See about the bottom one. Yeah, that's done. okay, I'm gonna leave those to cool for like 5-10 minutes, and then I'll take them out of their tin. I'm gonna go eat my soup because I was hungry. I had a Scotch egg and like these. How do I describe them? Tesco cheese savories. They're like little crackers in little shapes. It was either gonna be soup, which was roast chicken soup, which is actually really nice soup, by the way. Or it was gonna be like chicken noodles. And I chose soup because there was less effort. The cakes have cooled. It's been over like probably an hour now. Actually more like half an hour. But we're gonna make the icing for the cake. I made a bit of a mistake of putting this butter in the fridge. So might have to microwave it for a little bit. Microwave it for like 20 seconds should be enough. I was gonna take, oh my gosh. I was gonna be taking my dog out for a walk, but my brother's doing it, so I'm cooking instead. But I had a Vinted parcel to do. Is this on? Yeah. Got a massive double cam. I had like a Vinted parcel to do, and I was like, oh, I'll do it like at the same time. But then the printer wouldn't work, so instead I've just been stuck. But oh well. I think I did have to change the recipe for the icing slightly. I needed 400 grams of icing, but I only had like 300 and something. So I've done 150 of icing sugar. And hopefully I should still have enough icing. Usually I have loads left over, so might as well add it all in. Sugary air, sweet air. Now, vanilla. We're just going to add like a teaspoon in. Hopefully that should be fine. This vanilla is not as good as the other one. I do have the other one. This is just a more stronger vanilla taste. I'm going to leave this to like mix a little bit, and then while it's mixing, I'm going to like put some stuff away and get another bowl out. I'm going to try and see if it will like clump together. Might add a little bit of milk. When I say a little bit, I mean like a tiny amount. Because I need to still add food coloring. So, okay. That definitely is a lot more together now. I'm going to like put about half of it, I think, into this bowl. And this is going to be the yellow. I might add a bit more milk into this one just to make it a bit more spreadable. Probably should have bought some more icing sugar, but oh well. Ugh, I'm not gonna have enough. Add a little bit of milk in, and then the yellow food coloring. Hopefully it should be okay. It has like the most disgusting sound ever to exist. Because it needs to be spreadable, like smooth. Let's add some food coloring. So the base layer is going to be yellow, and then I'm going to add black. I don't know how much it, like, I want it to make like a pretty vibrant yellow, and the black has to be quite dark. So I probably should use a spoon to mix this rather than a knife. Let me grab a spoon. And this is definitely going to need more food coloring. For the color, I'm thinking it needs to look radioactive. Like you're questioning whether that's food or not. Is the color I'm going for. So we're going to need more food coloring than this. And also because the food coloring is liquid, it should hopefully make this more spreadable. This still isn't very yellow. It's not yellow enough. Bro. This is why I was like, I need to get gel food coloring instead of like normal food coloring. Because gel food coloring is supposed to have like more pigment in it. And this is gel food coloring. We'll go with that. This is going to be like too much now. It's going to like be really yellow. But that's what we're going for. This is definitely more of the yellow that I was going for. I thought I was like recording this whole time, and I haven't been. So we have yellow icing. That does actually look quite neon now. That does actually look like a good shade of yellow. Why? That's going to be my bottom piece. I'm going to try level this off a bit. I just very obviously do not know how to level a cake. Now time to add some neon yellow icing. This is just going to be like a thin layer to glue the two pieces together, because most of the icing is going to be going on like the edge or the top. So this really is about being a thin layer. This is like the color of icing, like when you're in primary school and used to like draw cakes or something. This is like what like lemon cake icing would look like. That's pretty good. Next, I think I'm gonna... Okay, that's not... I did not level that off good. No, I didn't. You know what? Oh well. It is what it is. Yeah, we are still recording. I'm paranoid now. I'm paranoid. Okay, we're gonna do like what people call like a crumb coat? Question mark? Where you like do a thin layer and then you do your proper layer of icing. I think it's called a crumb coat because when you do it, like all the crumbs stick to it. Right? I don't know. I'm not a baker. Now time to do it on the sides. I think most of this video is literally just going to be me decorating. How do people ice cakes? They probably have those like little turntable things, right? We have one, but we use it for spices. We don't like actually put food on it. It's like got all of our spices on it. In fact, it's right there. This is meant to be the messy layer. Keep telling yourself that, keep telling yourself that. Oh my gosh. This is why I'm not a baker. I always wanted to be a baker. Oh gosh. See, if I went on Bake Off, I'll be out on the first week, because I can't. That's too much stress. They'd already be like, your cake is overbaked. You whisked it too much. You added too much food colouring and now it tastes disgusting. Don't even get me started on like pastry. I can't do pastry. Pastry is not my forte. Now, I am not gonna... Whoa. I'm not gonna like lie to you guys. I've never watched Batman. Never watched it. I think my brother has the DVD. But I'm more of a Marvel girl. I like Marvel, Captain America. Or Shamat and Shamerica. If you know, you know. Should I just like turn up with that? Just like, hey, happy birthday! Here's your cake! Now, hopefully it's gonna look like a proper cake. And it's not gonna look like I don't know what I'm doing. I've got to deliver this. How am I gonna walk halfway across the village? Oh, I did not think this through. It ain't gonna be smooth. It isn't gonna be smooth, lovely, no crumbs on top of the like cake, the icing. It's gonna be the best that I can do. Oh my gosh, why did I sign myself up to do this? Because I love my best friend, that's why. I'm probably gonna have like a yellow tongue by the end of this. So I just turn it into like a bumblebee cake. Because you know, it's like black and yellow. Now, if any of my other friends see this video, do not expect me to do this for your birthday. I'm so sorry. this is like a one-time thing. It ain't gonna be happening again. This is like the best that my skills are gonna get. And it still ain't that good. Why does it keep moving? Oh. Okay, my phone keeps like running out of storage. I kid you not. Half of like everything that I'm recording is like not being recorded because I'm running out of storage. So that is great fun. Right. The yellow I think is now done. It does look pretty bright now I look at it. It looks pretty good. I'm gonna make the black icing and I'll be back when I like decorate that. Okay, hopefully we won't run out of storage, but this is the cake that is my reference. I don't know whether you can see that or not, but I need to somehow do that on here. And I'm gonna sneeze, wait. Okay, I've not sneezed. I need to somehow do the Batman logo on here, even though I know it's not gonna go well. We'll try. It's like a bat, so that's really dumb. Oh my gosh, why am I so shaky? This is so bad. Down. Oh. Okay, so far it's not too bad, not too bad. The icing isn't very black because I don't really know why. And I used like the whole tube of icing. Not icing, what's it called? Food colouring. Hey, I think that's pretty good. It's not very even, but you know what? Who cares? And then we'll just do that. And get a knife and spread it out. I might need a bit more icing on top, actually. Wait, I need more icing. Oh my gosh, that's brilliant. Yo, I'm amazing. Oh my gosh, that is actually crazy. Okay, I'm gonna try to do the bits around the edge and then I'll be back once I've done that. Okay, I have now finished it, and this is what it looks like. A little Batman cake. I think I did a pretty okay job, not gonna lie. But now I need to tidy up because there's a lot of mess and I need to make dinner.